Hello everyone, and welcome back to the show. It's your host, ichino-ani. Here. Today is October 23rd, a lovely Thursday. You know what that means. It's time to pull a super interesting article from the archive. Today, we're diving into the world of cs. Or Neuro-computer interaction. It's all about how we humans get along with our computer friends. The paper we're looking at today is so cool. The title is My Favorite Streamers in World Discovering, Modding, and Neonating in AI VTuber Fandom, and, oh my, the cool is Taps do now garbage CV 9.10,427 von. It's long. Okay, so let's break this down, everyone. You know about VTubers, right? They are online streamers who use digital avatars instead of their real faces. Usually there's a real person behind the avatar, making them talk and laugh. What if there wasn't? What if the tuber was actually an AI, like a big computer program? That's the big question this paper is trying to solve. Why would people watch an AI streamer? Do they feel a real connection? Do they form friendships? You know, why would they even spend money on them? This paper takes a close look at a very famous AI VTuber named Neuro-sama to find out what's really going on in a fan community. So first things first, how do people even get into watching an AI VTuber? Well, the researchers found something super interesting. It's not because the AI is trying to be perfectly human. Actually, it's the opposite. The number one reason people get hooked is the unpredictability of the AI, right? Because it's an AI. It says things that are sometimes super smart, sometimes totally weird, or often really funny. The fun comes from the community asking questions and seeing what kind of chaotic answer the AI comes up with. It's like a surprise party every single stream, or what turns a casual viewer into a real world fan. Now, the study says it's all about collective emotional events. For example, there was a special stream where fans felt one of the AI characters was being treated unfairly. This made a lot of people feel sympathetic, and they all bonded together to become its protectors. It's like when you cheer for the underdog in a movie. The shared feeling makes the community super strong. And then there's this other big idea called anthropomorphism. That's a big word, I know. It just means the fans start treating the AI like a person, even like an electronic daughter. They know it's a program, but they project feelings onto it, and that makes the bond feel very real and special. Okay, so how do fans think about their relationship with an AI? This is where it gets really fascinating. The paper calls it a transparent parasocial relationship. Everyone knows Neuro-sama is an AI. Nobody is being tricked, but they choose to form an emotional connection anyway. And here is a new idea from the paper that I just love. For AI VTubers, consistency is the new authenticity. Think about it. A human streamer might have a bad day or say something out of character. But an AI like Neuro-sama is always in character. She is always herself. This incredible consistency makes her feel reliable and trustworthy, which makes it easier for fans to form a deep bond. Isn't that neat? This relationship even builds a whole community culture. Fans of Neuro-sama call themselves the Swarm. This came from a story that AI made up, and the fans just adopted it. They became part of the AI's world, which shows they aren't just watching. They are reading the story together. And that brings us to the last big question. Why do people pay money? And it's not just to say thank you. The research found that for AI VTubers, paying money using something called a super chat. It's like buying a ticket to help create the show. For human streamers, most super chats are reactive. Like saying, wow, that was so cool. But for Neuro-sama, 85% of super chats are proactive. Fans pay to ask a specific question or give a command, just to see how the AI will respond, by literally paying to steer the content in real time. This makes the whole experience a collaboration. So how can we use these amazing ideas in our everyday lives? I can think of a few examples. First, let's talk about user-friendly design, especially for voice assistants like Siri or Alexa. This paper teaches us that being perfectly human isn't the goal. Instead, creating a consistent and reliable personality is key. Maybe our smart speakers could be designed with more character, and even a bit of planned unpredictability to make them more fun to talk to. Second, this is huge for our interfaces. Imagine having an AI friend in a virtual world. This research shows that we can form strong bonds with an AI. It has a consistent persona, even if it's obviously not human. The AI doesn't have to pretend. It just has to be reliably itself. This could make digital companions feel much more meaningful and less, creepy. And third, and this one is really important, is accessibility technology for elderly people or those who feel lonely. AI companions can be a wonderful source of comfort. This study proves that people can form genuine emotional bonds with an AI while knowing it's an AI. So we can design companions that are honest about what they are. They can be reliable, consistent, and engaging partners. And users can even help shape the person's personality, making it feel like a true friendship. So the big takeaway today is that human interaction is not about tricking people. It's about creating brand new kinds of relationships where consistency, cohesion, and in a little bit of chaos are what make the connection so special and fun. Wow, I read a fantastic paper. That's all the time we have for today, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.